Welcome back. More Americans are relying on their parents for money. That's according to a new report from Merrill that finds 1 in 3 Americans are relying on an inheritance for financial stability. Joining us right now in a Fox Business exclusive is Bank of America Merrill head Aron Levine. Good to see you, Aron.
Hey, good to see you again. Thanks so much.
So this survey finds that that number jumping to 63% when narrowed down between Generation Z or those aged between 18 and 22. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so you think about that 18 to 22, that youngest generation is facing 3 really serious challenges, right? 1, student debt. It's now up to $1.5 trillion, 29% increase in just the last 4 years. All right, that's one huge one. Second one, it is the fact that their parents are living longer. They have a perception they're going to live longer. So now I'm thinking about, what if I live into my 80s or 90s, and how do I finance that over the course of time? And third is they're in that point now where they're starting college and thinking about, well, I need to save for a home someday. I have all these competing priorities. So when you take in those 3 things, student debt, longevity, and competing priorities, they're saying, boy, I hope I get some inheritance to solve this problem because I'm really not sure how to do it.
Yeah, especially since I know an 18-year-old is not thinking about their retirement, but they're not getting Social Security. Today's 18-year-old, I don't think, now that we know that the Social Security is going to be dipping into its trust fund for the first time in 36 years.
Yeah. So it's really creating a new normal in a lot of ways in terms of how to redefine retirement. I think we talked about the last time I was on. If you're in your young 20s, you're not sitting there saying, at 65, I'm going to have this pot of money and I'm just going to get out of the workforce.
Right.
I think there's a clear view that says, you know, I may continue working. Hopefully it's not in the same job I'm in and I have some financial freedom. But the question is, how do I finance that over the course of time versus some lump sum I have to have by a certain age?
So, Aron, one thing I see as a big change in the landscape is with the access that the younger generation has to information, it's education. I think 18 to 22-year-olds today are starting to learn more and focus more about their money, about retirement, about what they're going to need. And I think that's a huge benefit to the entire country.
You're absolutely right. So I think all those fears that I sort of talked about, the upside is they're very self-aware and they are actually taking advantage of the access. So they go online, they're starting to educate themselves. And it's our job, you know, places like Merrill and Bank of America, to provide that education and access and then say, what would you like to do about it? And I think what you're seeing is that's leading towards where this generation has a kind of profits and purpose mindset. So if I'm going to invest my money, I want to invest in something that's a little more socially conscious. And that's why it's important that all of the industry is delivering those kinds of investment vehicles so that generation can say, boy, I do want to invest, but I'd love to invest in a company that has a certain sort of moral compass.
And so when you advise Generation Z, step 1, do you say, okay, your parents, by the way, are going to live maybe to 100, and by the way, we're looking at the finances of Social Security and Medicare. You're probably on your own.
Yeah, I think hopefully not on your own. And one of the ways you're not on your own is you can get some advice, and there are ways to reach out. I think what we're trying to do is say, 1, get yourself educated and focus on a plan. Like anything in life, you can't just do it without a very clear plan. So that's what we key on, is getting them a life plan.
Aron, thank you. Good to see you, Aron Levine, Bank of America.